Welcome to my channel. My name is Lydia Wilmsen. I'm a mindset and life coach for successful entrepreneurs and C-suite leaders. And on this channel, I teach all things mindset, manifestation, and business growth, business strategy. So basically, I bring all the different worlds together, and that makes a powerful, powerful mix. Today, it's Wet Hair Day again. And I want to talk about something very, very important. I want to basically teach you or show you the routine my clients use to get raises at work, to double their bonuses and sign new clients. It's a very simple money routine, and it's simple, and yet the power lies in implementation. So first of all, I teach my clients a different understanding of reality. I teach them that the results you want to experience as a human in your physical body, experiencing the world around you through your five senses. This comes through, to experience the results, the desires that you have, doesn't come through you as a human. You don't make the rules. Rules are being made as consciousness. The part of you, and it's not even the part of you, it's all you is source, is consciousness. It's part of universal energy, universal consciousness. And I explained that in a different video a little bit more specifically. It's already proven scientifically for the subatomic world, and there are gazillions, like millions and millions experiences from people that you can actually apply it to the atomic world, to physical world as well, that it works like that. So consciousness is where you make the decisions. The part of you that's non-physical, the part of you that's infinite, that holds all the potential, infinite potential of anything and everything you could ever think of, is available to you right now. What you're doing as a human at the moment is you have been focusing, or what you're experiencing as a human is what you have been focusing basically from your consciousness. You have been focusing your consciousness on that, what you're experiencing at the moment. So when it comes to money and you're experiencing not enough clients, not enough money, being broke, being struggling, or never reaching the goals that you actually want to reach. It's not even just about struggle. You can make good money and still feel you're always behind. People are ahead. You don't achieve what you want. And that is not fixed as a human. It's fixed in consciousness. It's basically assumptions you're holding about your reality. You have been focusing on those, and this is what's being expressed to you in your physical reality. Your focus basically collapses the wave form into particle, and this is what you experience. It's super simple. And what you have to do, instead of running around like a headless chicken, trying to fix things in your circumstances, in your physical reality. And this is what high achievers are so good at. They are hustling and working their head off as humans, and it's not necessary. You can shift your reality so much quicker. You can even do quantum leaps when you understand that you have to go back to consciousness. How do you get back to consciousness? It's basically accessing your imagination, going internal, creating from the inside out. So when you shift your assumptions, your beliefs, your view of reality, when you understand that you are source, and this is what I teach my clients first, that they really understand it and they know it with their whole being. I am source. I create the rules from that level. Then I persist in that new perspective, in these new assumptions, and it has to show up at some point. So this is the first thing that I teach them, to understand the basis of everything, how to make changes in the world. And then I give them specific routines depending on where they are in their life, who they are, what kind of personality. And we also sometimes go a little bit and dig deeper into where they come from, because they have certain circumstances that always show up, and we have to find the root basically of that. And we do that, and I will give you a success story in a different video on that topic. So now that you know your source, you have to shift internally. You have to shift your assumptions, your beliefs, your perspective on reality. And you don't have to do anymore, because when you do from a perspective, life is hard. Nothing ever works out. I never make the money I really want. Other people get the raises, but I don't want. So if you come from that perspective, you're working hard, you're hustling, but you're holding these assumptions. You pour all this energy in creating more of that, in selecting more of that reality. It's not even creation because it's already there as infinite potential. It's one of the possibilities that you can experience in life, and you keep selecting that one, and you are now even pouring all your hustle energy into that perspective and into that focus, and just create so much more of that. This is why people say like, but I'm doing so much, I'm like changing that, and like I tried this strategy and I tried this strategy and nothing is working. I tell them, what did you just tell me? Nothing is working. This is your freaking focus. So how do you expect anything to work? And by the way, I come to that with lots of compassion. I have gone through all of that. So for me, it's not something new. It's just, when I hear my clients say that, it's like, just listen to yourself. Nothing is working. How could you ever expect something is working if that is your way of being, if that is your view on reality? And then they are like, oops. And then, of course, we fall back into this old identity and we have to continuously shift and shift and shift. However, that is the most important part, understanding that you are selecting reality through your consciousness, through your inner world, through your assumptions and beliefs. And this is where we have to change. So once you understand, you hold all the power, not the circumstances. That is a mirror. Circumstances are a mirror to you personally, to what you're putting out there, to not even what you're putting out there, what you're thinking and believing and talking the whole day long. It's plainly a mirror. So if you try fixing and cleaning the mirror, but the image is still dirty, it will never show you a beautiful or that what you want to see. So you have to not fix even, however, you have to do the work here and not in the mirror, not in your physical world. And especially for high achievers, that's an issue because they like to control. That was something, a survival instinct in their childhood usually. They needed to take on control very early on, and this is what they're still doing. And it's detrimental to using the power of manifestation because you are fixing everything in your circumstances, in your physical reality, and you're not going to where the real power is and where you can make quantum leaps. You can go from 10K months to 100K months in a matter of 1 month. It's not a thing. But in linear world, in hustle world, that's like, no, it doesn't work like that. You have to work three years like crazy, 24/7, and then you see results. You can believe that, you can live with that idea, and you will create results based on that. If you don't want that, I am the coach for you. I'm the mentor for you. If you want faster results and if you actually want to change your whole reality and not just make more money, but still be dissatisfied and unhappy, I'm the coach for you. And you can just listen to all my videos and apply what I'm teaching here. That will already create amazing results for you. So when it comes to the money routine, first we work on that, on the understanding of I am source. I'm all there is. I usually give them an affirmation or a visualization regime, depending on what kind of personality or type they are. Do they usually go through life with a lot of images in their head? Do they go through life through basically talking to themselves, through thinking? What type of person are they? And then we create an affirmation routine, a visualization routine around self-concept and around being source and being all there is, and everything always works out for me, and I am source, I'm all there is, I select my reality, and so on. So we have an affirmation routine around that. They usually do this like 10 minutes in the morning when they just wake up. They basically fill up their mind, they saturate their mind with that instead of doomless like scrolling, like mindless scrolling. Go internal and create your reality from the inside out. And then they do certain money affirmations. We make it quite simple. Something like, my wealth increases every day. My business is booming. I make more money every day. One of my clients who just generated like 80K out of nothing used the affirmation, I'm like something like, I'm fucking rich. I'm amazingly fucking rich. And with like a lot of expression, like bam. He used swear words. It worked for him. 80K in his bank account. Like what? So my clients do that, and then they do this usually for, depending on where they come from, if they already hold a very powerful money mindset and they already believe that money comes to them effortlessly, then it goes much quicker, of course. And if there are people who are a little bit like coming from the programming of making money is hard, I have to work hard, it never works out for me, it usually takes a little bit more saturation of their mind. So it might be like a month, 2 months, 3 months, something like that. And then when they are not expecting it, that's another thing I'm going to make a video on. When they are not expecting it, when they are distracting themselves and focusing on their relationship. So they are not checking their bank accounts. Is the money there? Is the money there? No, they are not even thinking about it. I had just 3 clients recently in the past 2 months, I think, getting a raise out of nowhere. The whole company was cutting down on costs. She didn't even ask for the raise. The boss came and said like, hey, you get several hundred euros more every month. You know, like, as I said, they were cutting down costs everywhere. And she got a raise just because, not even asking for it. And of course, she's super happy. And 2 or even 3 other clients got bonuses doubled. So they weren't even sure if they would get the bonus. They did get the bonus, and the bosses just threw in there like, hey, I'm going to double the bonus. Like, what the heck? What the heck? And they said like, okay, thank you. They were all doing their money routines when this happened. And then also clients coming out there, people who had been friends asking for coaching and services, like people where it didn't even make sense. Like they just came out of nowhere after they started implementing certain money routines or this money routine. And that is one thing, by the way, that you do the affirmations or that you do the visualizations. And we do that not in order to gain something in our outside reality. We do that to remind ourselves of I am source. It is to remind us of who we are, because when we are being that, we don't need to do anything. We don't even need to affirm. And for most people, it's the case that they keep falling out of that state again and again, especially in the beginning, because it is so different to what we learn here. So they keep falling out of that. So they do the affirmations to bring them back to the knowing, to bring them back into the state. So it is not like, of course, you want to experience certain things in your reality, but it's too short to say, I am doing techniques to make more money. No, you're doing techniques to align with you, with the who, with the I am, with source, with knowing that I, through my focus, create. This is why I'm doing that. And then I can create anything I want. It could be 100K, it could be 1 million, it could be new clients, it could be whatever, it doesn't even matter, you know? When you are so rooted in that knowingness, you don't even have to affirm anymore. You can just say it once and it becomes reality. Like, these are the quantum leaps. When you get firmer in that knowingness, things will accelerate, speed will pick up. Things will happen more quickly, and I will do so many more videos on all of that, because it's kind of crazy what you can do and what kind of things happen. So with that being said, we don't do this to create necessarily something in our reality, because it's already there. We align with the knowingness of I am source and I select my reality. And then something else that I have them do is, of course, throughout the day, when they become aware of like, oh, I have a bill to pay. Oh my God, I don't have enough money, or oh, so much money, or I'm going to go broke, or whatever, you know, to go back into the state of my wealth increases every day. I always have more than enough. So bring themselves back into the new state. Basically, let the old identity die. Let the old identity die of I'm broke, I never have enough, life is hard, business is hard, all of that. So that is the very simple money routine that brings my money, that brings my money, that brings my clients more money, raises, inheritances, houses for half the price and whatever. Like, I have so many different stories about that topic. It's really amazing. And I can at some point also share my own success stories when it comes to that topic. So for today, simple routine. Remind yourself, create affirmations around I am source, I'm all there is, I am taken care of, I select my reality. Create 2-3 powerful affirmations around business, around wealth. saturate your mind throughout the day. For example, in the morning, 10 minutes and 10 minutes for the money affirmations, and then throughout the day. Just, like when you're going for a walk and you're like looking around, affirm to yourself or visualize and connect with that version who already makes all that money and has all these amazing clients and has gotten the raise or the new position or whatever it is. And then whenever you fall out and you go and think about money and you struggle about money, or like, oh my God, can I afford this? Go back to the state of I am. And who am I being in that moment? Oh, I'm being the person who's struggling. No, I don't want to experience that. So I'm going back to the version of myself who is all there is, who has all the money, who's wealthy, whose wealth increases every day. And I connect with that version again. I bring myself to that. And of course I pay the bill. It's not that then I say like, oh, I don't pay the bill anymore. I live my life in my physical reality. However, in my consciousness, I align with a different reality already in the now moment. So this is the simple money routine my clients do. Many more videos to come. I'm really enjoying that. Please leave a comment. Let me know your own money success stories. Let me know your questions, or just say like, hello, nice to see you. It's just lovely to connect with you guys and ladies in the comments. And if you have a specific question about something, put it into the comments as well, and I might just record a video just for your question. And other than that, big news, I just launched a membership. So basically I have my mastermind for successful entrepreneurs who already make 6 figures or at least more than 2K a month and want to grow and want to have like-minded, powerful entrepreneurs and leaders around them to really raise the questions they ask and the way they think and the way they use these laws that I'm teaching here. So if you're already in that income bracket, the mastermind is something for you, because we don't have to do this alone. Like you don't want to celebrate your birthday alone. You don't have to do business alone. Like connect with like-minded people. And it's so much more fun. This is what the mastermind is for, my expansion mastermind. It says it all, right? And now I have a membership. If you're making less than 2,000 a month with your business and you just want to grow, you have been stuck on a certain level, or you're just building your business, you can join my mastermind for, at the moment, less than a coffee a day. It's all in the comment, and not in the comments, in the description. If you have questions, reach out to me either in the comments or send me a message, DM, whatever. So it's basically for business starters or for people who don't necessarily make so much money yet with their business. It's really low cost, and we will have Q&As. We will do Zoom calls together. I will powerfully coach you, and you will again have a community of like-minded people who are on the same level as you are, or a little bit further ahead, so you can grow with others. You can tap into the energy. What I hear so often is that people say, I'm binge watching your podcast, I'm binge listening your podcast, I'm binge watching your YouTube. I love your energy. Like just listening to you, Lydia, like catapults me like up into like my next level energy or something. Yes. And the same with a group of like-minded people. If you're dealing with your circumstances just by yourself, you can do that. And for me, it was always like, I wanted support. I wanted a support group of like-minded people who already thought like in a similar way than I do, who didn't say like, oh, this is all bullshit, this doesn't work. No, I wanted people who said, let's go to the edge of consciousness, what we know about consciousness, and apply these rules and create a life around that, a life and a business around that. And I want more people who think like that. So if you're one of these people who like to go to the edge, and I play the edge and play on the edge and like really go further than 99% of humanity does at the moment, if you want to use your full potential, then these places are for you. As I said, the membership is about a coffee a day at the moment. It's powerful. You can sign up for a month and leave again, or you can sign up with a 50% discount for a whole year. It's the place to be if you really want to grow your business this year. 5 months left, I'm not sure. So you find all the information in the description. And other than that, start applying the money routine I shared here. Use the affirmations I gave you. They're all there. Simple, on point. Do a routine for 10 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the morning when you're still sleepy, when you walk the dog, when you go outside. Do that. Shift your thinking, shift your perspective, and you will just see miraculous things happening in your life. So much for today. Thank you for watching, and until the next video.